out there.
And the first half ends. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
The third quarter now beginning, both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
And the Warriors have not defended well against James.
He has 23 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the 5, down low. And here's James outside. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's LeBron, and he gets it to go. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
You know, if they're going to allow him to get to the basket like that, this lead's going to go from small to big pretty quickly as we go down the stretch. You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
From deep. Second chance shot. Mozgov with the bucket. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And he gets it to go.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range. The Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third, and James gets it to go.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Bogut dishes to Thompson. Lets it go. And again, it's Cleveland. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. Curry with a wide open look from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 15 points.
Talk about a terrific shooter.
So they still have to get out there and challenge, despite the fact that he's so deep with that shooting range.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
From deep. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And a wide open look for James. Offensive rebound. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Stolen by Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Thompson. He's got 27 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well guarded.
Throws it up high. Deflects the pass. LeBron against Curry. James outside. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. James has got 15 points here in the second half. And Steve, with Clay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that has proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. And now, a big, strong kid, and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So, what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
Warriors trail by 10. Curry wide open. Another miss by Curry.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks. How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
4-on-3 break, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
The Warriors making a switch here. Lee's checked in. James wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. James has got 46 points. Warriors trail by 13. Now Curry. 18 points for him.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And he makes all 3. And Curry, Steve.
Yeah, Warriors fans obviously hoping he will one day retire in blue and gold. And by the way, that's how I feel too. But listen, this guy just incredible from the three-point line. And he became a superstar last year. Really emerged as one of the best players in the NBA.
Here's Shumpert. Oh, good with the triple.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. That's a 2 from Smith. And Shumpert slams it in.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. It's stolen by Green. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. And a switch here also for Cleveland. James is checked in. Curry with a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half. The Cavaliers leading by 11. James wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's stolen by Green. 3-on-3. Lets the three fly. And another three for Golden State.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
Iguodala, the pass to Green. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead. The drive by
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
24 seconds.
We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. The Warriors, guys, with the acquisition of Andre Iguodala, possesses one of the elite starting fives, I think, in the NBA.
Yeah, and the numbers prove that, Kevin. Their starting five was right there near the top of the league in terms of efficiency. And, the big thing is just getting the bench more involved and trying to get more continuity with that second unit.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Berejau's got his fourth rebound in this one. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Berejau. Here's Curry. He's got 24. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Curry's got 26 points.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Now the feed to Dellavedova. Back to James. Takes a three. Warriors with the rebound.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there. Challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And another miss by Cleveland. Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Andrew Bogut checked in for Green. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Feeds it to Berejau. It's stolen by Bogut. The shot by Thompson, no one's around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. LeBron outside with the shot. And that one comes up a bit short.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
No, I agree. You got to know better than that.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers lead by start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. The Warriors trailing. Iguodala and Barnes slotted in at the folds. Livingston is out there with Barbosa, and it's Bogut in at the center. That's the Warriors 5. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry. And it seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
And for the Warriors, that chemistry and culture of hard work really starts in the summers. You know, Steve, almost all the players coming in early to work together.
Well, that's how you get better. I mean, you really improve in the summer in this league with the work you put in. And, you know, a lot of the Warriors players stick around the Bay Area and work every day. That's the kind of commitment it takes.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The Cavs just never really built any consistency last year for long stretches. And, you know, when that happens, it's hard to get wins away from home.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Curry comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. On its way from Curry for two. Bullseye! Curry's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Cleveland, as you said, struggling on the road last year. Only 14 road wins. It's not going to cut it. Now, here's Thompson. From beyond the arc and then some. Thompson's got 13 points in the second half.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
Here's LeBron, and he slams that one down.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. He's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Well, a big part of the problem for Cleveland last year was talent on the roster, so you can assume things will be different. Clark on the road for him this season.
Things are going to be different in a lot of ways as long as LeBron is leading the way. And they'll be on the same page. He'll make sure of that. So look for a lot different outcomes in Cleveland.
And he can't hit the second.
Just a fantastic game for Green. He has 9 rebounds and the 2 nice steals as well. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
Yeah, just on the strength of his defense alone, he would have stood out, but his offense has been outstanding as well.
And James throws it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Curry. And just miss after miss right now.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Here's Irving. Thompson with the block. Tipped away. Irving attacking, and the rejection by Iguodala. They push it up 4 on 3. The 3 from Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 7 points for Barnes.
Their offense just looks so smooth here when they get out into the open court.
And in order to erase the deficit, they should be keeping the pace brisk. That's how they've been getting quality shots. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Iguodala with the steal. Thompson from long range. Smith with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers leading by 3. It's LeBron with the drive. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots. Now, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
For 3.
Now, they're not giving up the same looks that they did earlier in the first half. Much better defense here in the second.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
Sure helps that they've gotten extra trips to the foul line here in the second, and that has to continue if they're going to complete this comeback.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
Warriors trail by 6. Iguodala kicks to Green. 3-pointer. That's good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, since the beginning of the fourth quarter, the three-point shot has really just been there for them. Everything's fallen.
Yeah, the touch from downtown is right on point.
LeBron dishes to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to James. 14 points for J.R. Smith.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
James wide open. And again, it's Cleveland.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
The Warriors shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Curry gets the bucket.
Wow. What can you say?
The Cavaliers leading by 5. The three from LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his 3. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a wide open look for James. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists. Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
From deep three-point range, the shot by Curry, no good. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Yeah, he is a threat really from anywhere when he gets on a roll like this.
Here's Iguodala, and he slams it one-handed.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Well, Steve, for a long time last year, the Warriors really didn't have a true backup point guard. You know, they started the year with Tony Douglas, but eventually traded him as the season went on. And I think part of that, and I'd love to hear what you have to say, is because they thought that Dre could run the second unit.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought that was some of the thinking there. And they did bring in some new guys, you know, but that's one of the luxuries of having Iguodala on your team. He plays multiple positions. I think you can use him as a backup point in some cases, but, you know, his big weapon is defensively locking people up and then running the floor where he is a devastating force.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving kicks to Mozgov. The drive by James. Mozgov passes to LeBron. Three-pointer. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And with Iguodala, even with the first unit, he could handle playmaking duties a fair amount, which helped Curry do what he could do. They really did complement each other in that manner.
On the top of the key, the Warriors pull it in. Barnes has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've been relying on his three-point shot all game long. He has not let them down.
They need a few more of them if they're going to pull this game out. He can't stop now.
Amon Shumpert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth.
Well, there are a few wingmen who can handle the ball and make plays like Iguodala can. Even though his assist numbers weren't as high last year as they have been in the past, he showed he can efficiently act as a point guard for long stretches of time.
Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got 43 points.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Another 3 for Golden State. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Incredible back-and-forth action. The crowd going crazy. 1 minute, a three-pointer on one side of the floor, and then boom, you come right back and bury a triple of their own.
Pure white-hot intensity, guys. A perimeter bomb fest right now.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving from long range. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now it's 27 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys. How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
They grab their own miss. Latrey. Good defense by Iguodala.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
And a wide-open look for James. They get it again. Irving with a clean look. Knocks down the three ball. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And James throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
Yeah, he knows, not just what his own job is, but what his teammates' jobs are as well. That's why he's such a good leader for this club.
And that's another reason that he's so assertive out there. He does know what's necessary, and he's not afraid to take charge and to let his feelings be known, to challenge his teammates to get on task and on target.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And here's James outside. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good from three-point territory. Here's Mozgov. Outside jumper. He kicks to James. For three. Off target from downtown. For the win. Oh, they had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Iman Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the center position. And here's James outside. David Lee comes up with the rebound.
Not sure about that one, guys. That was really deep, especially for him. He's not a great shooter from out there.
Not sure what he was thinking about there.
Contact on that three-point attempt, and he'll go to the line.
You know, you got to be careful beyond the arc as a defender to not pick up a foul like that. That's a bad foul.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Cavaliers shooting well. They're at 45%. Irving dishes to James. Good. And the assist goes to Irving.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Outside Curry. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And he swishes it right through. Thompson's got 44.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
For the three. Warriors with the rebound. Fires for three. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He with the block. And here we go. Warriors running again. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. James with the ball. Here's Shumpert. Excellent D here by Iguodala. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. And they take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 2. And here's Irving. Outside Shumpert. Love wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
From deep, Iguodala. Tries again. And the layup by Lee. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Love, and he jams it with authority.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send a message.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Nobody near Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 33 points for Kyrie Irving. Golden State's gotten only one of their first 4 attempts from three-point range to fall here in overtime. That's good.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
The three, and it's rejected. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. It's up a 3. Green with the rebound.
He hasn't been much help to them offensively here in overtime, Kevin. Maybe he's just exhausted.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving with the ball. Now Green defending. Blocked, but they'll get another chance. James kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range, connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Irving's got them falling right now, that's for sure.
Golden State's gotten some subpar shooting from outside the arc in overtime, and as a team, they're just 2 of 6 from long range.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. They get it again. Here's Mozgov. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What a beautiful play inside, using that height advantage to just lay the ball up and in when they really needed a basket.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Well, Cleveland shooting just 35% since the start of overtime. The well appears to have run dry. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. To tie it up. He's off from 3. Shumpert passes to Mozgov. Cleveland moving it around. James. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. He's off from 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.